What's good, collective? Welcome to the Life of Scorpio Tarot. We're gonna be doing a collective reading. That's what I meant to say. We're gonna be doing a collective reading for November 2023. It's been almost a week since I've been here, so let's go ahead and see what's going on for the energy. So what do we have for the current energy for the collective for November? Okay, so this is the card that wanted to show up. Some of y'all out there could be dealing with a Gemini. I can't really show the imagery of this card here, but y'all could be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody that you may not be talking to here. Some of you could be dealing with a soulmate or a twin flame connection. This could be somebody new. So what do we have for the messages for the collective for November of 2023? Holy Spirit, Father God. What do we have for the current energy for the collective for November of 2023? Okay, so what we have here is a Ten of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. Someone's not, I was just about to say that someone's not happy, and the Sun card reverse is a well indication of somebody not being happy. You could be a Leo. For some of you out there, you may be a Leo. Or you could have been dealing with a Leo, or there's a situation that's heartbreaking here. King of Cups reverse. We have the Chariot reverse, Cancer energy. Someone is upset here, bro. Nine of Swords is a lot of anxiety. We have the Eight of Cups reverse. Someone definitely can't walk away here. Someone is going to refuse to walk away until they reconcile with you. It's a type of energy I'm getting. The Two of Pentacles here. It's like for some of you, you have your life back balanced, back in order, and someone's life is just, they're trusting their intuition. Like this individual regrets the fact that they betrayed their intuition and didn't listen to you type of vibes. And they're seeing the truth of the Eight of Swords reverse here. They're seeing the truth about this. Someone could have chose a third party over this connection here, and yet someone has their guard up. There's a divorce that's taking place here. I'm getting that very heavily. So there's definitely a separation linked to a divorce that is taking place. Someone is trusting their intuition at the fact that whoever this individual that they're in a connection with, they're definitely not compatible with one another. And it's all about, look like to me, the material world here. And someone is not down with that type of energy. They wish they would have never chose this third party. This individual could have been smiling at one time, thinking that it was funny to do this in front of your face or to betray you like this. But like I said, bro, you know who you are as a person. This is who they're going to be betraying themselves, and along with the connection here is what I'm getting. So this individual has definitely betrayed a connection. They didn't betray you. They betrayed themselves. They betrayed their intuitive gifts. They also betrayed their own happiness. And this right here, this individual thought that this was going to bring them happiness, but little do they know, this is the underlying energy. Ten of Pentacles reverse. They're not happy at all with this Five of Cups energy. We have the Three of Swords. This is an indication of heartbreaking tears. This is emotional turmoil here. Someone is going through, and a lot of sadness here. This is tears. Somebody is not in their head thinking about you. They are actually hurting, crying. This is crying right here. Three of Swords and a Five of Cups. For some of you, if this is a connection where you once had a strong, intense connection with this individual, you could be feeling some form of discomfort, some form of sadness coming out of nowheres. You could be feeling like 1 minute your mood is up and the next minute is down with the Two of Pentacles here. I'm going to tell you where that's coming from. This is coming from somebody that's grieving over you a lot. This individual not happy at all about the decision that they made. And it's not just this Mercury retrograde either. This individual has been in this energy for a good bit now. Possibly the last 3 weeks. I'm getting 3 weeks or so. The last 5 days has been very hard for this individual. This is giving me the vibes of what do they do? Like, what do they do to fix this? Like, they can't believe that they're waking up out of some type of illusion here that they was in with the Eight of Swords reverse. Something that's also giving me the vibes that this was a quick fix for this individual. Something about like a quick fix. If some of you out there live at a distance from this individual, this could have been an excuse. There's no excuses here. There's no excuses. Someone had someone had a vehicle to travel, but someone made it difficult because they wanted to make it difficult, because just like I said, they had someone else here that they was involved with. So if there was ever a situation where this individual kept on making up excuses for you to not see them and to act like things are not working out, I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because they was on the fence that whole time about this connection that they're now in, that they want to drastically get out of here. They desperately want out of this connection, and that's exactly what is happening here. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you out there hear from an ex if you agree to talk to the individual. This individual already knows that you have detached from them with the King or Queen of Cups reversed here. So this individual already knows that you have detached from them. They're not blaming you for that, though. This individual used to have a problem with wanting to point the finger at you as to say that, oh, well, this is the reason why things ain't working. It's because y'all on two different pages here. I'm going to tell you exactly. Y'all was on the same page a long time ago. Bruh. You know what I'm hearing here? It's like when someone starts slipping, when they start slipping, you know what I'm saying? Like when they start slipping, they slip all the way down. That's what I'm getting here. And now it's a damn, you know what I'm saying? The land is not solid enough, lady, whoever this is. Or it could be a man too, whoever this is. The land is not solid enough for it to be stable. You know what I'm saying? While the land right here is stable. It's an analogy that I'm using. So someone, that's also giving me the vibes right here with all this water in the background. It's like a landslide. It's giving me the vibes of like a land, like with the water flowing. Kind of looks like a stream. Yeah, the stream of water. This is giving me the vibes of this individual feels like they're in a landslide when it comes to this connection. Like everything just going downhill. That's what I'm getting. With all of this right here, pulling them down. Like, it's not only the separation from you that's pulling this individual down, it's the decision that they made that they very much regret here. And it's not just because of the Mercury retrograde, because that does have the tendency to bring exes back, but this is not something that's bringing them back. They have been going through the thoughts of you on their mind for a good minute. Long before this Mercury retrograde is what I'm getting. This don't look good. This individual feels like the decision that they made has put an obstacle in their way, so they're not blaming you here. So this individual is not pointing the finger. They know that they're guilty for betraying you here, and they should have just told you the truth. They was afraid of telling you the truth because they was afraid of you walking away for good. They're realizing that this just made things a lot more worse for them here. Is what I'm getting. This is an intense energy, so I'm trying to keep it high vibrational. I don't have no Palo Santo, or otherwise I would light some. Palo Santo helps with cleansing the energy. It's just like sage. I mean, I have some Himalayan salt right here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just like I said, this is a situation right here to where this is some intense energy here. This is definitely a lot of regret. Because of a third party situation. This is clarifying that there was cheating here with the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups reversed. And I'm going to tell you why they did this. Because they was in their ego. And they also didn't know what direction that they wanted to go. There's a divorce for sure here that's happening. That's close by. It's either happening now or it's close by. This is not going anywhere. This is not going anywhere. This individual is unhappy. They don't even want to be around these individuals anymore. Give me another message. Yeah, Judgment reverse. And the Ten of Swords. Oh. This individual did not listen to you whenever you try to warn them about this connection or whatever path that they was going down. This is not their higher calling here. This has led them into, look like to me, a bunch of stagnation, a bunch of creative blocks. It's led them away from themselves. It's led them away from spirituality with the Judgment reverse. Synchronicity. And that used to be fun at one time for this individual. Whenever they was in the presence of you, they used to see that all the time, synchronization, which will represent number patterns, etc. They would see certain signs and y'all would see them together. And this individual was warned to not go down this path here. And they could have tried to throw something back off on you and to try to blame you for the main reason why things wasn't going well. They could have come up with the excuse as to say that, well, you live at a long distance, you know, that's an obstacle. Well, you live at a long distance, or y'all just don't see things eye to eye. And try to put all that back off on you. It's not that y'all didn't see eye to eye, y'all did. It's just this other situation that they had on the fence, that they was on the fence about in the past here with the Two of Pentacles. And if they didn't have this other situation, and if they would have been in tune with their intuition back then, they would have trusted exactly what you told them. You could have told this individual you felt like you was meant for each other. Now, I'm not saying you're just gonna go up out there and meet like a person that enters your life or whatever that's gonna be meant for you. I'm not saying that, okay? But there is rare occurrences that you do meet the individual that's meant for you to be in your life for the rest of your life. My mom and dad is one of them. The first time they met each other, they felt that connection. There was no doubt about it. They felt it. And they told each other too. It's just something you can't explain. And this is the type of connection that I'm getting here. It's just something that you both can't explain between each other. So this individual also knows why you're emotionally cold and you're detached. This individual also knows that you're not acting. They can feel it energetically that this is hurting them, bro. I'm telling you, this is hurting them. This is hurting them because they feel like they betrayed you here with the Ten of Swords. They're guilty of it. And it look like to me they want to have some form of admission of guilt here. They want to give you some form of admission of guilt. The Eight of Cups reversed here. But just like I said, if y'all want to speak to this individual again, there are things changing. Some of you could have had involvement with a Scorpio here, Leo, Cancer. Heavy on the Cancer, Scorpio energy. Leo, Cancer, and Scorpio very heavily here. Give me more messages for this read. Okay, so we have, yeah, something is changing very quickly here. Something is definitely changing very quickly. There's definitely changes that's occurring here. And this individual is also seeing you go through a very, very unexpected transformation. It's like you keep on going through these transformations and it's literally having them transform right along with you. Even though you may not both be together, but there's definitely something transformed within this individual at the same time that you're transforming. And it's coming out of nowhere. This is all about unexpected here. Unexpectedly. So there's definitely a lot of unexpected transitioning and transformation periods here that is occurring out of nowheres. 8 of Pentacles. Something could also be transforming with your work here, like something that you do for work. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or have to be. But this individual could also be noticing drastic changes when it comes to your work here. They also see the amount of work that you put into yourself to actually better yourself. And this could have inspired this individual, and the connection that they're in, whoever they're married to, this is not helping them become a better person. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's not. Because if this was meant to help them become a better person, then why are they divorcing this person here? This is what it's doing them with the Ten of Swords here. This individual feels like they're pulled away from their higher calling. This is all catching up to them because of them literally listening to themselves. Whenever this individual is alone, when they can have their alone time, they may focus and just meditate for a bit like this. I'm seeing somebody just sit in their car. I'm also seeing somebody sit in their car like this. Listening to music, or they may be on their phone. Something about they may be on their phone. And just sitting there observing something on their phone very closely. Some of them could be looking at a picture of you on their phone. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But some of them, your ex could be looking at a picture of you on their phone. Or they could be looking back over some type of memories that you had together. Whenever you was telling them and giving them these warnings here. And they wouldn't listen. They wouldn't listen. And now that you're no longer around to give this individual advice or guidance, or to help them through their ascension progress, this has taught them a hard lesson right here. And I'm going to tell you what it's teaching them. They're crying over you. They're not crying over this divorce. They're crying over you. I'm telling you, bro, they're not crying over this divorce that they have with this other person. They're crying over the fact they did not listen to you here with the judgment reverse. And they also miss hearing your voice too with the judgment reverse. Something about your voice. This is another reason why they're upset. You could have talked on the phone with this individual a lot. That's not happening anymore. And if you are somewhere to where they can hear your voice or whatever, they could be listening to some type of voicemail, etc. Like over and over again. At the times that y'all had a good time together. This is another reason why they're waking up to the fact that you was their happiness here. And they ruined it with the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. But something is telling me this could be rebuilt here. If you agree to work out things with this individual, like, they're not faking their pain, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're not faking their pain. They could have came to you crying. And this individual possibly never showed you their vulnerable side before. But now it's like a whole different. You are better to discern if this is fake too. Like if somebody's trying to fake all this, but this ain't fake. This individual may be like, tears just keep on falling down their face, bro. Like they can't stop crying here. Having trouble breathing. That's another thing I'm getting. Having trouble breathing. Because it's not going to win out of them. They can't catch their breath because of how upset they are. And you know what this is doing? This is opening their heart chakra, believe it or not. Whatever was closing their heart chakra off, something could get in now. And I'm going to tell you what that is. That's their emotions, being connected to their emotional side. So someone is definitely connected to their emotional side. So this is a bittersweet moment. This had to happen in order for this individual's heart chakra to open, to where they can actually trust their intuition, trust how they feel, rather than go based off an impulsive thought response. This is what they think is right, but it's not about thinking. It's about that inner knowing, and they didn't trust their inner knowing with that judgment reversed. They didn't trust the inner knowing. They trusted some type of impulsive thought response. What they think is right, not what they feel is right. There's a difference. See, thinking that right there, you have to be sure. It's not about, see, anytime you think, oh, I think that this is right, that's not 100,000% certainty. Now, when you have that inner knowing, as I say, I know this is right, That's when you're going to have that clarity. You don't see it. You don't see it. Let's not get too excited. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a whole, about 6-7 days since I made my last video on here. I mean, I made a post. I shared a song on my community post. I want to say the other day, about 2 days ago, a day ago or so. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I know I'm telling the truth when it comes to that, because when you say, I think that this is right, you have that doubt. That's not 100,000% sure or clarity or certainty that that is right. When you say, I have that inner knowing, I know that this is right, that's when you are certain of yourself. That's your intuition, your inner voice, that voice that you hear from the inside that you can't hear with the physical ears. Some people know how to activate that voice on demand, but sometimes it happens when you're alone. You just be sitting there like one day watching TV. All of a sudden, if you was thinking about something, you had a hard time on making a decision on something, or you wanted answers or clarity to a situation, and all of a sudden, you just hear this inner, like everything else just blurs out, and you hear that inner voice come through to give you that clarity or confirmation. That's your intuition. It's called the inner voice. And you will be sure of yourself because it will be a peaceful feeling. It will be a peaceful feeling right here in the chest area. You will know that it's not your thoughts because you will feel your intuitive voice speak to you. You will feel it, bro, I'm telling you. It looked like to me somebody is trusting their intuitive voice here rather than impulsive thought response. We have Queen of Wands reversed here. Yeah, someone's uncovering the fact that this right here is not where they want to be. They've lost attraction for this other individual too, is what I'm getting here too. They've lost attraction towards them. They could be feeling bitter and bitter, like there's like a bitter energy here. So something is telling me the individual that they have been with, they've lost attraction towards them. And I'm going to tell you another thing. This is not going to resonate with everybody, okay? You have to keep this in mind. It's not going to resonate with everybody because not everybody evolves out that wanting to have fun and party around and just run off. This could have been a lesson to actually have this individual see that that's not where it's at here with the Knight of Wands reversed. This connection that they was in could have showed them and helped them evolve out of their wanting to just play around type of ways here. Because this was the individual that they was doing that with. This was the individual that they was cheating with here. That's the main reason why they was in this energy. The individual loved you. They did love you. Like, it's showing through my cards here. They did love you. They still do love you here. This individual loves you deeply. This is hitting them deeply. This pain is hitting this individual deeply. I mean, this is also having this individual see things for what they are here. It's having them see things for what they are. They're no longer in an illusion here. They're no longer wanting to put the blame all off on you. And they know that they're guilty for your gut feeling off whenever they was around you. You felt like things would be okay for a little bit, but yet you'll feel it tip like that. It's because of them hiding all of this from you. The person that they're divorcing, or they're in another, like they're in a marriage with or whatever. 'Cause I'm getting at this a marriage. The person that they're in a marriage with, that's the individual that they were screwing you over with here. That they was going back and forth for. Even the times that you didn't reconcile with this individual, you didn't talk to them. They had some form of involvement with this individual for a good minute. And they was trying to build something with this individual. But you want me to be honest with you, it was rushed. This marriage was rushed. And that's a huge red flag in itself. And I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. This individual's figuring it out the hard way. The Hierophant. They could be listening to some form of spiritual advisor here. Something about a spiritual advisor could have told this individual something. God could also be speaking to this individual and showing them signs of you. So God could be showing this individual signs that they never seen before. To know that that connection is actually real. That could be another reason why it's hurting them. You could have also inspired this individual to turn to God here. But yet they tried to put it off on as if their life got better because of this other individual. No, it didn't. It got better because of you. Because of this individual so-called better their life, then well, how come they hurt? God was trying to steer this individual away from this other person here in order for this person to be with you. And they kept on ignoring guidance here and to try to make you seem as if you didn't know what you was talking about here. You don't want to help this individual turn to God. Here's what I'm getting. And they thought that they was going to have a better life while being in this other connection. No. This individual clearly sees what's going on here. They see there's nothing about it. It's like, yeah, look, the Ten of Cups want to show itself. Ten of Cups reverse, unhappy family. These individuals could continuously be all over the media here. They always sharing things over the media. They always want attention over the media, always taking pictures. Like, these would be the same type of individuals right here that be taking pictures over the media for everybody else. This individual is seeing it for what it is. This is nothing. This is nothing compared to what connection they had with you, what kind of connection they had with you, because y'all wasn't like that. And if y'all ever was to reconcile with each other, y'all probably keep that shit secretive too. That's what I'm getting. Because you don't care for the media's attention. You don't care for it. I'm also getting this individual don't care for it either. It's like this is beginning to get old to this individual. And they're starting to see that they're just using, like something is giving me the vibes that they may be using each other. One's using one for the social media attention. And yet one's using the other one for possibly financial income, etc. But this is a form of their karma for not trusting guidance here for the Temperance reversed and the Judgment reversed. This is not spiritual. Like, something is telling me this individual wants to be spiritual with the Hierophant. They want to be spiritual, and being in this toxic, illusional connection here. Bro, it's funny how I say some of the words. You don't say them. Like, this individual. It's funny how I say some of the words. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to laugh because there's a lot of intensity here in these cards. Like, I'm not laughing at this situation. It's just the way I explain certain things and the energies that are swirling right here. So you mean to tell me that they're going to heal in this energy? And the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords, sad and heartbroken and feeling regretful. This is supposedly healing. This is a happy connection. And you got the whole Sun card in reverse. Reverse. Temperance reverse, Judgment reverse, Major Arcanas in reverse. They're both in reverse, look. And we have the Hierophant, that's a Major Arcana, that's in the upright position. And we have the Death card, which is another Major Arcana that's in the upright position. So you know what that's telling me? There's some form of change here that's occurring. They're going through a transformation. They're going through a transformation, and it's literally guiding them out of this connection. Whoever they're married to, okay, that's not going to resonate with everybody, because somebody from your past could be married to somebody. They could be doing all of this or whatever and still trying to get reactions or provoke in discrete forms or whatever. But that's not going to resonate with the ones here that are actually regretful that they made that decision and them returning to you and actually wanting to commit to you. Okay? This individual don't look at you as somebody that's on the back burner either, because they know that you're very strict in your ways, but something keeps on guiding them to get through to you, like to get through your walls here, because of how determined they really are to want to commit to you, because this taught them a huge lesson here. This betrayed them more than it did you here. That's what I'm getting. This individual's not walking away. They're not walking away, no matter if you have your walls up or not. They're going to try everything in their power to get through to you here. That's what I'm getting. They're that stubborn. They're that stubborn, and this is hurting them to the point to where they don't want to leave you behind here. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. They could come in with a genuine apology. To apologize to you. They feel they owe you an apology big time. For lying. What else is going on? Yeah, look, Page of Cups here. They're definitely coming in with a genuine apology here. They know that you're well deserving of it. And some of you, if you was wrong at some area or aspect in this connection or whatever, if you used to be mean to this individual, y'all could both be saying y'all apologies here. Something about apologies. They are coming in with a genuine apology here. So you could be hearing from this individual right now. They could be telling you that they're very sorry for what they did to you. And them not putting you in the apology. Like them trying to put something back off on you. No, they know that they have to apologize here. And that's what's happening. They're no longer holding their feelings back. They're expressing exactly how they feel towards you, and they could be crying. This individual could want you to hold them. That's what I'm getting. They can want you to hold them. They don't want to leave you, bro. Like, this individual does not want to leave you. Like, they learned the hard way here with the Ten of Swords. They don't want to let you go. And it's not codependency issues either. This is actually the love that they feel for you. It's very intense. This individual's feelings is very intense toward you. And they're not going to give up on this connection until they're back in your life and you both are together. Is what I'm getting. We have the King of Wands. Yeah, this individual's taking action towards you. Taking action, no longer sitting there thinking about something or overthinking the situation. They know what they want here. This individual knows what they want. They know where they want to be. Because they're trusting their intuition. They're trusting it. Yeah, look, as soon as I said that, the High Priestess. I'm telling y'all. Look, King of Swords reversed. They're trusting their intuition and to not be guarded all the time here. And the world, hold on. And the World card. So they're definitely trusting their intuition. As soon as I said that, the High Priestess jumped out. They're trusting their intuition to not be so guarded around you here. and to be open and honest with you. And they also feel that deep spiritual connection with you too. That hasn't left. Some of you, this could be with a Pisces, don't have to be. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo with the World card. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Pisces, and Cancer on the table. Give me a closing message for this read. So this individual is definitely trusting their intuition here. And look at this. We have the feminine and the masculine. So you know what that's telling me? Right here, with both of these. You have that sacred connection. This is a sacred connection. And I'm going to tell you, if this individual ever struggled with some form of job, like trying to figure out what their career is, their career may be being a reader here or a spiritualist. And this other connection that they was in here, I'm also hearing some type of like, they don't really want to be religious. This is giving me the vibes of like the church or whatever. Like they don't really want to be in that type of environment because they see it as they're not comfortable with that. They really don't like being there. They feel more connected to God by them doing what they're doing. Like they find God on their alone time here. And you want me to tell you the truth? That's when you're going to find him, when you're alone. Because you have the ability to hear his voice. You have the ability to actually feel his presence around you. This individual is definitely feeling God's presence around him at this time and has guided them. He could have guided them to some form of spiritual advisor. You could be a spiritual advisor and maybe teaching this individual something and they may be keeping it on the down low. Or what they have been listening to, what they have been listening and observing behind the scenes in secret here. They know you're telling the truth because everything of what you have been talking about is playing out right there in front of their face. So if you are some form of reader or you're a divination person, you're a spiritualist here, and you have some psychic clairvoyant abilities, and you told this individual about a connection, or just some of the things that you may be talking about, they're literally seeing everything of what you have predicted play out right there in front of their very eyes, bro. They can't deny it. Eight of Swords reverse. And they're not putting the blame off on you either. So they're blaming themselves for it. Judgment reverse. They know that this manipulation don't work with you. You're not going to argue. You're not going to play into these. If there was some type of games, whatever, like some type of deflection, like potentially trying to throw it back and make it all off, like trying to avoid the situation for what it is. There's no longer avoiding it. It's right there in front of their face. They have to own up to it. It look like to me they are. You could be associated with this individual right now. They could be telling you how sorry they are. And if they ever try to make you feel bad about your spiritual beliefs, like if you read tarot or if you're involved in spirituality, Reiki, healing, etc., if they ever try to put you down, this individual knows damn well that they was interested in that long before this other person came along. That, bruh. That's another betrayal. That's another form of betrayal. Another betrayal right there. Being something that they're not, and yet trying to put it off on you whenever you know who the hell you are. With the Hierophant and the High Priestess. And yet trying to make it out to be a problem, all of a sudden it's a problem. Bro. That's exactly what happened with this situation. It's like at first. At first. Bro, what is up with these people, man? Like, damn. You don't care who don't like what you believe in. It's like, somebody's like, this is what it is. And it's like, somebody's like, okay, you're right. But they're not giving it, they're not saying that in what is that? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. They're not saying that in a manner to where it's like smart aleck or whatever. I can't think of the word what I'm looking for. They're not being rude about it. I can't think of that word I'm looking for. Like there's a certain word to where it's right there too. What is that word? Y'all just give me a minute. Not comical. Not dark sense of humor. No, not humor. Y'all just hold on a minute. Sarcastic. Sarcastic. Yeah, they're not being that way. I don't even know if it's the word sarcastic. No. But they agree to something here. They agree to it. They agree to it. They know that you was telling the truth here because this is hurting this individual. And look like to me, they are allowing themselves to transform and to actually do things and follow their intuition. And to go down the path that they was meant to go down a long time ago. But yet this individual didn't listen. They're listening now, though. They're listening now, and they had to find out the hard way. So you may end up back with this person, y'all. For some of you. Some of you may end up married to this person. Just like I said, it's not going to resonate with everybody. Not everybody out there is going to come back and be ready to transform and to actually be with you. Okay? But if y'all agree to talk through things, for a rare percentage of y'all out there, you may end up back with this person and you may end up married. They cherish the connection that you both have, and they already know intuitively that they're not going to have this with anybody else. And them being with this other individual that they could have got married to with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles reverse, the other individual that they got married to, that they're separating from, that taught them a lesson right there, that there's nobody in this world. They feel, even though that's one person that they could have been with beside you, but it's just they could have had somebody else too before you came along. It's not the same feeling. This individual knows intuitively they're not going to have the same feeling, that same spiritual connection with anybody else. It's not going to be the same. It's not the same energy. So this individual looks upon you as different. You're different. You have that difference about you, and this is something they can't shake. And their intuition is kicking into the extreme. So they could, you both could be going through a transformation right now. But anyways, y'all, that's what I have for the read. This will not resonate with everybody. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. The donations link will be in the description box below. In case you want to leave any donations, since I'm unavailable for personal reasons, it would be greatly appreciated, y'all. Thank y'all very much for the help, okay? For the donations and support, the likes and the subscriptions. I will also have my donations link in the comment section below. To the ones that don't know where the description box, all you got to do is click. It's under the video and there's going to be a description box and it's going to come up right there, my Cash App link, okay? But anyways, I'll make it easier for y'all to find in the comment section below. But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the read. This one I resonate with everybody. This is a general collective reading for November of 2023. Y'all take it easy out there. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. And I will see y'all some other time. Peace.